Hello, hello, hello. This is Reed and Blake.
Hi, everyone.
We wanted to walk you through how to do your open enrollment in Dayforce.
This is going to look a little different than it has in past years with all the paper forms that we have used, but we think this is a simple way to get all the information to you and give you more control over the enrollment process. So hopefully everybody has become familiar with this home screen on Dayforce by now. From this home screen, you're going to select the benefits icon. This will take you to an overview of the benefits page. At the top, you will see enrollments. These are the current enrollments that you are eligible to select or eligible to start. Right at the top, we have the open enrollment. Click Start Enrollment. So first page is just a quick introduction. This is normally the memo that goes out to all employees about open enrollment. It's just giving you a brief overview of what is happening for this year's health and dental plans. Click Next. Here you will see your current dependent information. If you have not added any dependents into Dayforce, they will not be here. If you want to have dependents covered under your health insurance, whether that's a child or a spouse or a partner, you do need to add them here. So to do that, click Add, and then add new dependent. If you already have a dependent listed or have a beneficiary listed, they will pop up automatically.
So you can see here, I have put in all of my spouse's information, so I'm good to go. I'm going to hit Next. This is where we're going to actually make our elections. It's broken down into medical and dental. So we're going to start with medical. And you can see because I added in my spouse, I can either do employee plus partner or employee only. If I had added in a child, I could have all the options available. You can see we've got the high deductible, we've got the personal choice, and we've got the Keystone point of service. These are the same plans we've always had. The only difference this year is that the rates went slightly up. What's nice in Dayforce is we can compare these rates. So let's say I'm choosing between personal choice. I always do that. Don't click there when you want to compare. You have to click over on the side. See that arrow? Reed's got to listen to that arrow. So I'm going to come over to the employee only. I'm going to click here and here. And when I click compare, this gives me a breakdown of some of the most important pieces of information. You'll have the additional documentation, but you can see here, I can just see the difference in copay. I can see the difference in what my monthly cost will be. So once I've decided which one I like, I go ahead and I click it. Same thing down in dental. You either waive your plan or you pick which one you want. I'll go ahead and pick this one. There's my spouse. She's added into that plan. Click Next. I've got an issue. Oh, whoops, I left two things selected because I had that. Got to remove one. You can only have one plan over here. All right, next. Okay, and so this is my summary. I'm going to do employee only. There's my cost. There's the employer cost. I'm going to do employee plus partner for dental. 401k is already in there. You can see here, this is the estimated total annual amount for my medical plus dental. Click Submit. That's it.
As always, if you have any questions about this process or about the benefits, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Anyone in the HR department can guide you through the process. Just a reminder, we do want this completed by Friday, March 6th, in order to make sure we have everything completed in time for the first paycheck of March. If you do not wish to change your benefits for this year, if you want to leave everything as is, you do not need to complete this enrollment. This is only necessary for employees who are making changes to their current election.